Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will show you how you can advertise your app in Google Ads. It's pretty easy and I'm going to guide you step by step and make sure I cover everything that you should know before placing ads for your app in Google Ads. So without wasting our time, let's hop into it. So open your browser and log in to your Google Ads account. Before starting, make sure you have some balance on your account. If you don't have the balance, then you can click on Tools and Settings and then Summary and make the payment. It's pretty straightforward and I don't think you'll have problem adding the funds. Now that we have funds available in our account, we are good to go. Let's click on New Campaign. Here we can see a bunch of different options, but the one we are looking for is app promotion. So let's click on it. Now we have to select the campaign subtype. We can see an option called app pre-registration, which means we want to get new users before the launch of our app. And the second is app engagement, which means we have our existing users and we want to advertise so that our users can perform certain actions within our app, like purchasing a product or whatever that might be. But the one I am looking for is app install so that I can get new users. Next, choose your mobile apps platform, if it's Android or iOS. Now paste the package name of your app and your app should pop up. Here you can give your campaign's name and click continue. Now in the locations you have to include which country is your targeted country, or let's say in which country you want to advertise your app. Click on enter another location and search for the country. I want to run my ads in India, so I will select India. You can leave these options as it is. Here just include the language of your targeted users. Since I am promoting my app in India, I will add the Hindi language. If we click on more settings, we can see an option to add a start and end date. But you don't have to worry about the end date, as you can close this campaign whenever you want, but if you want to add the date, then you can. Once this is done, click next. Now we have to set our average daily budget. Normally daily budget can be between $10 to $50, but if you are running low on budget, then you can start by adding $7 to $10. In the bidding section, you can see the other two options are grayed out. That's because we have selected the app installs option earlier. If we had selected the app engagement subtype, then the button would be enabled. Anyway, we are looking for the install volume in this case. Leave these options as it is. And now we have to set the cost per install, which means this is the amount we are willing to pay per install. Here I would suggest you to enter the suggested amount, but if you have done some research and you know that the competition is low in your app category, then you can certainly enter a bit lower amount than the suggested amount. But if you don't know all that, then you can enter the suggested amount and you are good to go. Once this is done, click on next. Now you might see this pop-up. This is for security, confirming that this is actually me who is doing this. So for now I can skip this, but in near future this will be mandatory and you have to verify from your mail or phone, whatever that might be. Anyways, here in the preview section you can see how your ads will look on different platforms. Now enter a few catchy headlines. Also, don't forget to write a short description to avoid errors. You can also add some extra images and videos to make your ad more attractive. If you don't want to add extra images and videos, then that is also fine. And now for the final part. Just review everything and make sure everything is good, and I've also increased my daily budget from $7 to $10. It really doesn't matter, you can change it whenever you want from your dashboard based on the campaign's performance. Once you review it, finally click on publish campaign, and that's it guys. Once your ads get approved, your ad will start displaying and you can see the results in your dashboard. It might take a few hours to get approved, so don't worry and have some patience. So that's it for this video. If you find this video helpful, then make sure to drop a like, share it around, and consider subscribing to this channel for more videos like this, and I'll catch you in the next one.